Hey there YouTube, it's me Tifal Wilderness. Welcome to my channel and welcome to the second of this month's Korean toy reviews. And it's a small stuff review. Small stuff reviews are reviews I like to do where a toy is, in my opinion, is too small or too gimmicky to warrant doing a full-blown review. And I like to keep these reviews nice and short, usually 5 to 6 minutes, though just lately they've been running out to 7 to 8 minutes. But hopefully I'll get this done fairly sharpish, so let's get on with it, shall we? So the figure I've got to review to you today is Hello Carbot Mini Beatrun. Now it's another Hello Carbot Mini figure. It's another one of those figures that's based on a flip changer or a one-step changer, like a leader class flip changer that has got limited articulation, like Converster last time. So here's the box, typical Hello Carbot Mini box. Kind of like reminds me like a Matchbox that Matchbox cars used to come in. It's got pictures of the figure and his name on there. It's got pictures on there. It's got a thing on the side. Then you've got this thing on the one side where it looks like it's showing the front of the vehicle mode. And then you've got all the product information on the back. When you open the box up, pull out the figure. Comes in a little paper bag. The box itself has the transformational instructions inside. The idea is you cut the box open it out, and it shows you the transformational instructions, though these figures are very simple and intuitive to transform, so you don't really need to do that. So you get the figure out of the little paper bag. And there we have Beatrun in his alt mode. And he's a futuristic sort of off-road buggy. He has these large cannons on top. He has these like really cool flames on the side and on his spoiler on the back. In a dark blue, he's got these silver angry angular lights at the front. It's got large pinned wheels which are unpainted, and the rest of the car is lacking paint apps because I have the big figure here, and you look at the big figure and you can see he's got a lot more silver going on, he's got a lot of red going on, he's got painted wheels, he's got like yellow tips to his guns, he's got the gunmetal thing. And there's the size comparison with the two figures. And if I bring that forward so that you get them the same size, and you can see the difference in the paint apps between the two cars. Right, so simple transformation on this guy. A little bit more involved than Converster last week. So you take the guns, you can take the guns off. Then to transform this guy, you sort of pull the arms out to the side. You then take these pieces here and bring them forwards on the back of the legs, then split the legs, flip him round. You then take this red piece and fold it forwards to form the chest. You then get the head is on the back here on a double hinge. Bring that out, bring it forwards, and then plug it in on top. And then finally arrange the shoulders, fold down the arms, and there we have Beatrun in his robot mode. Now, just let me transform the big figure, but because it's an automorph, you just go like that, and then just flip down the heels, and then he's all transformed. Just take the guns off his shoulders, and there's the big one. So let's have a look. Comparison with the robot modes. Again, paint apps. You can see there's a lot of missing paint apps on the minifigure. A lot of the silver and the red paint apps are completely absent. The original figure, like I said, is a lot more colourful. I mean, this guy has got the yellow paint apps, but you know, he hasn't got the silver on the wheels. He's missing the red from the arms and the legs, and it's a bit of a shame, really. Now, the original figure, being a flip changer or one-step changer, has got no articulation on the legs at all. He's got sort of limited arm articulation, nothing at the head, very restricted articulation. This guy, being a manual transformer, has got a lot more articulation. The shoulders are on ball joints, so the arms do fold around, but because of the clearances between this shoulder chunk and the spoiler, and it's limited to what you can do. I mean, the arm goes in and out, and then you can sort of fold it forwards like that and fold it back. It's kind of like got a butterfly joint going backwards, but the main difference is on the legs. It's got nothing at the waist, but you've got hip joints that go forwards, go back, and he's got a 90-degree knee. So, you know, he's got good articulation on the legs. It's just the shoulders. Now, I will say my toy has got a manufacturing defect. One of the ball joints has got a burr on it, so when you're trying to move it, it sort of jams up. And also the clearances of these shoulder chunks in here is very limited, so it sort of limits to what you can actually do with it. And sometimes when you're manoeuvring the arms, they will pop off on the ball joints on the top. So the design of the shoulders isn't the greatest on this thing, and like I said, mine's got a slight defect. Well, I don't know whether it's this burr on the ball joint or the ball joint's misshapen. Instead of it being round, it's sort of oval, and it kind of jams up sometimes when you're trying to move it. So yeah, that's not great. Guns, he has guns which you can plug in his hands. You know, he can pew pew pew. He does show in the show. He's a very great character in the show. He's a bit of a sort of like a rapper dude. You know, he keeps going around rapping, and he's got these cannons which shoot like little balls of light. And he's a really cool character in the show. I mean, you can take the guns, and there are some pegs on his shoulders. You can plug the guns in on his shoulders, like so. So yeah. Now, this guy's got a bit more going on with his transformation compared to Converstor, but because of the engineering and design of the shoulders, it kind of restricts the motion of the shoulders, and it's a little bit disappointing. Also, mine's got a slight manufacturing defect where one of the shoulders, the ball joint, is either got a burr on it or it's misshapen, so it doesn't move evenly. It just sort of binds and jams up. Kind of disappointing. He looks great. Again, needs more paint apps, as all these minifigures do. Molding detail is really great on his robot mode. He looks better in robot mode than Converstor, but unfortunately, because of all the issues I've mentioned, I don't like him as much, probably, and that's not saying a lot, really. So that's been my review of this. That's been my reviews for this month. Obviously, you got 3 reviews this month because I did my 900 subs video at the beginning of the month. So, moving on to next month, I will be going back to buying big Korean figures again. So, I know the viewing figures on these small stuff reviews has been a bit limited, but yeah, next month, back to normal service will resume with this channel. So, I've been TFI Wilderness. I'll catch you all next time. Ta-da!